Hi everyone, it's been so lovely seeing all of you come in this morning, and it's so lovely to finally welcome back all of you in school. Now there are going to be a few changes, but don't worry, your teachers will go through all of that and some things will be the same. Now one of the things that's slightly different is that assemblies will either be through video like it is today, or it might be that your teacher will do the assembly in class. And today's assembly is about welcoming you all back and just talking through some of the changes. We still have the one-way system around the school, so when you walk in with your parents, you need to make sure you follow the yellow markings. For year one, you go all the way up and then walk around the nursery, past the main entrance and the office, and then past the bear class and past the elephant class. And obviously you need to make sure you stop by the door that you need to get in. And for the penguin class, you are now lining up in the top playground until Miss Marina comes outside and takes you in through the office door. And the reason why we do that is to make sure that everyone has got space to stay socially distanced from each other. And I wonder if anyone can say how many meters we kind of need to stay apart. You're right, 2 meters. And for year 2 as well, when you are waiting for your class teacher to open up the door, make sure that you keep away from the other parents and that you stay a little bit away from your friends. But how wonderful to see all of you back in school, and it really makes me happy. And because it makes me so happy, I've been thinking about what else makes me happy, and that suddenly gave me a very good idea. I thought for our first homework we could make a happy box. So my children at home have been decorating. This is just a shoebox, but for your happy box, you could also make it a happy bag. You could use a bag, maybe a bag that you've already got at home, or a bag that you want to decorate. I'll leave that up to you. And in the box or the bag, you can put lots of things that make you happy. And I thought I'll go through all the things that make me happy and that I've put in my happy box. So the first thing is a game. It's called Besten, and it's actually a Dutch card game. And I love playing this with my children. And I must say, we play it most evenings after dinner. Now, another thing that makes me really happy is reading. Such a good thing to do. Just before I go to bed, I just read a few pages, and it really helps me to relax. Now, let's have a look to see what else is in here. Oh, this is coffee, and that's because I love drinking coffee, especially if I am with some friends and then we go out and have a good old chat. So I've got coffee in here as well. Oh, I wonder if anyone can guess why I've got a wooden spoon in here. It's actually because I love baking, but what makes me even more happy is eating what I baked. Either biscuits, or could be cookies, or it could be, well, it could be anything. Cake. Yeah, I'd be very happy to eat it. Now let's have a look to see, because there's a few other things in here. Oh, I've got a little toy in here that belongs to my kittens. During lockdown, make me very happy, we got 2 new kittens. We got one called Whiskey and one called Smokey, and they love chasing the toy. So the toy is in here because the kittens make me very, very happy. Let's have a look to see what else is in here. Oh, I've put a CD in here because listening to music really makes me happy. Either when I'm in the car on the way to school, or when I'm driving home, or actually when I am cooking or baking, it makes me happy listening to music. So that's why the CD is in here. Oh, there's 2 more things in here. It's a picture, and it's actually a picture of my children. There's Sean and there's Erin. It's kind of an old picture, but that's because I really liked this picture. They were so happy. It's when they were still in primary school, and they've now actually moved on to year 8. And it's because they make me, most of the time, very, very happy. So there's a picture of Sean and Erin in here. And the last one is actually a recipe from Gusto. And there's different reasons why I've put that in here. I've put it in here because it makes me very happy when I'm cooking, but it also makes me very happy when I come home and my children have used it. And we've now got the rule that each night someone else has to cook. So one night Erin has to cook and she uses the Gusto recipe, or one night Sean has to cook and he uses the recipe as well. So I've put this in here to kind of show that I love cooking, but also that I love, and it makes me so happy that my children are helping out as well. So that all the things that make me happy that I've put in my happy box. But I would really love to know what you would put in your happy box, or as I said before, in your happy bag. So have a think what it is that you could put in there. And I will make sure that I'll write something in a newsletter for your parents as well, so that they can have a look at the video, but also that they know that you will have to, over the next week, think about what you put in your happy box, and then you can bring it into school. And then you can do a show and tell. They won't all be show and tell on the same day, because otherwise, by the time you come to school, you will have to sit and listen to everyone talking. But your teacher will make sure that maybe every day 5 children will have a chance to talk about what they have put in the happy bag. So tomorrow, when you will be listening to this assembly, it will be Friday. So if you make sure that by next Friday, which is the 11th of September, you will have brought in your happy box or your happy bag. And then the following week, your class teachers can choose every day someone to come and do show and tell about their happy box. And it's really just looking around the house, all the things that make me happy. But the most important thing that's making me so happy at the moment is that all of you are back in school. See you later.